I'm Pam Stravitz, and that's it.
Hey, I'm Hannon.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I just woke up from a nap.
I'm Oella Didi.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Miles.
Hey guys, I'm Cam.
I'm Savannah.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Jared.
Hi, I'm Shay.
What's good? I'm Jake.
Gyrating George.
I'm Kat.
Call me Mike, the OC. One time I MC'd, so I was Mike the MC OC.
I am Jack.
I'm Ellen.
My name's Sean. I'm Tom.
My name is Kathleen, aka Krill.
Hi, I'm Jay.
I'm Emily Golden.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Colorado. Felto is perfectly fine.
My name's Lydia Jo.
Hi, my name's Murray. I'm 12 years old and I'm a mermaid.
Oh yeah, so my name's Sally, I guess.
Hi, I'm Nancy, and this is George Jr.
I am attractive orientation leader Jacob.
I'm Dave.
I'm Brennan.
I'm Emily Reynolds.
Hey y'all, I'm Debbie.
Hey, my name is Tyler. Not your boyfriend Tyler, but the OL Tyler.
Hi, my name is Julie. I'm Allie McVeigh. I'm an orientation leader.
Yes. I've heard a lot from like past OLs that like this is the summer of your life and that like I would remember everyone and remember all the things we did and like always be longing for this summer. So I honestly had pretty high expectations for this summer and they have absolutely been met.
I was expecting to be really, really busy this summer. That was a pretty accurate premonition.
I just wanted to make a difference, honestly.
I just wasn't expecting to form the relationships that I did or love the job this much.
I was like, I'm gonna get paid and live on campus for free and then make 30 new friends.
I expected to make a lot of friends with it, and I really wanted to get better at public speaking, and so that was like my main goal.
I liked how we had that balance and we got to do some fun stuff, but also some like hard work.
I was gonna meet people that were more like me.
My expectations were that I'd have to be preppy all the time and I'd be tired all the time. And only the last part is true, but it's more fun than I thought.
Well, I guess I was expecting just like to have a ton of fun and just like high energy all the time, which I think met and exceeded my expectations.
I know my major program is pretty small, computer science and music, and I thought, oh, this is my chance to be a figure on campus, to be well known, and to let people know that it's okay to study what you're interested in.
I've had one of these internships before. It didn't go super well. And so I was like, okay, like this will be interesting. And then I got an email from Alicia that had the senior staff on it. And she was like, this is the dream team. And from that moment, I was like, okay, like I can do this now.
I was expecting to have a really fun job and meet some awesome people.
Lots of noise, lots of gesticulating, and like general foolishness.
I expected to have the opportunity to perform at multiple talent shows.
Making myself a more outgoing person.
Well, I got the job a little bit later than all the other OLs. So at that point in my life, I really had no plans for the summer. I honestly was gonna like buy a ticket and fly to Ecuador and do whatnot.
I wanted to like meet a lot of incoming freshmen, especially since I just found out I was gonna be an RA. Heard that there was a lot of math prep, so I was like, to not be in South Carolina. That check. Probably that the smallest interaction with a student made like mean the world to them.
This job is really all about having fun more so than anything. It's really never ever felt like a job to me. I've never felt like that I'm working.
First of all, the customer service voice is very real. The struggle is it's real. You know, you have that normal and then you have that good morning.
I've like gotten out of my comfort zone and like I've taken initiative.
It definitely affirmed the fact that I want to work with student leaders, and like it made me realize that like I'm in the right field and like these are the people I want to be around.
There's so many different people out there, and they all have so much to offer.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Being confident in myself and my abilities as a leader.
I really learned a lot about teamwork through this job.
And I also am way more comfortable making a fool of myself
in front of hundreds of people now, which I was before, but now even more so. Like, I'm a horrible dancer, but I'll dance forever at after hours.
Well, my major takeaway is that Mike is actually an undercover cop.
Definitely being a less introverted person, also making some friends. That's really important for me. You know, gotta have some friends in life.
Just be friendly and respectful of every person that you meet.
Alicia Lapola is the coolest human being that ever graced this planet.
I feel like I definitely became a better person. The training didn't seem like we were training to be orientation leaders. We were really training to be like good people.
Rebecca's is amazing.
Yeah, I've learned how to compose myself, how to answer some difficult questions and questions that you maybe don't want to answer, you're tired of answering.
Northeastern is a really incredible place filled with super talented and super driven student leaders that I'm going to miss a lot.
So many new friends, which I wasn't expecting.
I don't know, I just feel like Boston's really my home now, a lot more so than it was in the fall and in the spring.
I think I really realized that I know way more about Northeastern than I thought I did.
I didn't think it was possible for me to love Northeastern more than I already did, but somehow being an orientation leader made me love it more.
Looking for the answer.
Well, we never learned how to use an easel, so I would have said that, but
I think like one of the biggest things I took away from training was just like most of the time you're gonna know the answer already.
Miles said that orientation is just like summer camp but debriefs and but with debriefs, and I don't know, that just like really struck me, and I think from the OL perspective that's so true.
When we had that talk about giving people the lollipop moment and really having a big impact on someone by just going out of your way a little bit and not even realizing that that could have a big impact on them was really something that remained in the back of my mind during the summer.
I don't know, I just liked all the games that we did, honestly. Just like, oh, you have to learn this little thing, and then you can do it after hours when DJ SOG can't play music.
Officer Bart, when we were doing those exercises, I thought that was really funny, and so I just always remember that when I think of George.
I wanted to make sure that by the end I was comfortable with like myself in this role.
Well, I learned that the General Studies program exists. I had never heard of it before, and I still don't really know what it is, but I know it's a thing now.
One thing definitely was the fact that it's not personal.
I think the most important thing were how to answer awkward questions. And parents asking you very awkward questions about dating and weird things.
It's always their session A.
If I learned one thing this summer, it's that you don't point and gesture. So that was my main takeaway from 4 weeks of training.
To gesture, not point, and give them a pickle.
Well, every time I see George, I just think of pickles.
The thing that pops in my head most is the sitting, standing, leaning, like just the mingling.
I actually really liked the how to mingle effectively because most people don't know how to mingle effectively, and even like now it's really hard to mingle effectively.
We'll always remember when Bob Jose came in and talked to us and he was like, what will you do to make this an inclusive time and inclusive community for them? And I was like, wow, you're so right, and that just stuck with me through the whole summer.
You kind of don't know people's backgrounds, so you shouldn't judge them immediately.
How to use an easel sign, which we didn't do. Like, I don't know how to use it, and like everyone's like, hey, come up with a sign, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to go. I was gonna say die, but that sounds bad. Like, I want them. I just can't do the sign. I can't do the sign.
At Alicia, when did we learn to use an easel sign? Oh my god.
Oh my god, I forget training. One piece of information that stuck with me from training was... Oh dude, I have no idea.
Besides me.
Tom. Savage.
Well, I think Tom's too aggressive. I think then the new students would agree.
I know Tom will like fight to the death for his title.
Jack.
The best and most competitive Wham Bam player is probably Jacob.
The best player is Jacob. His reach can stretch the entire pool table, which to some could be construed as unfair. It is.
Me. Of course, yeah. I'm Savage.
I hate to say this, but Jacob.
I mean, I feel like I should give it to Jacob, but like, he's a little on the cheater side of that, so I don't really want to give it to him.
Jacob never gets letters, but when it's me versus Jacob, I kick his butt every single time.
I've never played Wham Bam, but Jack Dalton, I'm sure, is a great player. Look at this.
I gotta say Hannon.
I feel like Hannon wins the most.
Hands down, Crow. No questions asked.
Kathleen, because she tries to nail people with the ball. She just, you know, kind of like throws it at you to get you out of the game or scare you away.
Definitely the orientee who threw it into the wall.
Me.
Alyssa.
Yeah.
Low-key.
I feel like Alyssa has gotten me out a lot, and I hate her.
Alyssa is the best Wham Bam player. She really showed what she got during one of the orientation sessions, and she proved all the haters wrong.
I'm gonna say Pam, cause like she plays Wham Bam in like a dress, while everyone's like really like hardcore gym shorts kind of thing, and she still slays. So
Me. I think it's Pam. Because she like holds out at first, but in Wham Bam she just kind of goes for it, and then all of a sudden you have Whamby, and it's all because of Pam.
Me.
When she finishes throwing it, she's just like straight faced.
All the Olos are pretty dang good. I'm like so embarrassed to say, but I have never played Wham Bam. I haven't played Wham Bam yet.
I honestly, I feel like I have to answer this question completely fair, and the only way to do that unbiasedly is to look at the numbers.
Mike the OC's yellow team.
Yellow. Probably because Mike makes us do one-on-ones all the time.
Yellow team. Wait, what team are you?
Blue, Jay.
Blue team's a close second.
Yellow, Mike!
yellow team. For the win.
Oh, yellow team copped out.
Yellow team.
No, wrong.
Yellow team.
I mean,
Of course, I'm gonna say yellow team. OC Mike, you're the real MVP. Love you, man. You're awesome. You know, Mike, like really, at the end of the day, like you're awesome.
I say the pink team. It's the color that goes best with light blue, which is my favorite color.
It's literally offensive that you have to ask. Obviously, without question, green team. Green team is the best.
Green team. Green team.
Green team all the way, obviously.
Oh, green team. By far. Green team. Sally, oh, you're not green team.
Clearly, the green team is superior to all teams.
Obviously the green team. Like, no joke.
Definitely green team. Like the pickle.
Green team!
Green team is the best. Wrong. I want you all to know. Green team is the best.
Blue. Blue team.
Yes, it is.
Blue team, right.
I did have a slight hand in picking the blue team, so I guess I will go with that one.
Blue.
Blue team. Yes, exactly. You know, blue team is obviously the best.
Blue.
Blue. Easily, we won chopped.
Blue.
The blue team, of course.
Blue team, of course.
The blue team, obviously.
Blue, come on.
Ellen, I knew I liked you.
Blue. I almost said yellow.
No.
No, Mike.
Yellow team.
Again, you're wrong. Oh my god.
You are wrong, Jack. You are wrong. No. You are wrong.
No.
Yellow team is the best team. Weakest color, strongest team.
This interview is over.
Okay, here we go.
My proudest moment as an OL, I had an orientee email me about 2 weeks after the session, like panicking, having like a super hard time with a bunch of different stuff. And I sat down and I wrote him an email and he thanked me like extensively, and it was just, it made me feel really good.
Not oversleeping anything during a session. I did that last session, it was great.
And I talked to one of the dads who I had talked to quite a bit the night before on the walking tour, and he thanked me for everything that I did and had told me that it was very obvious that I wasn't doing this job for the money.
When we were debriefing stepping up and stepping in, one of my orientees said this activity made diversity and inclusion feel like not just an illusion, but it's really real here. And I now repeat that to all of my groups, and that comment in and of itself, and knowing that I was able to create that environment for us to have those connections was just amazing.
One student, he was in my CAMD student group, and it was early in the morning, like before we even went to the welcome session, and he already told me like, oh, like you've already inspired me to be an orientation leader, like this is so great, and like I thought that was it, right? I was like, this is amazing, I feel awesome. But then the next day I was doing the CEP session, and his parents found me and they were like, thank you so much, Tiffany, you're my son's orientation leader, and just thank you for everything you've done, you're amazing. Like, whoa.
Watch you all do your job so amazingly, I think just day in and day out is probably what I'm most proud of.
One of my students, after we did stepping up and stepping in, they felt so she said she felt so comfortable that was the moment that she came out, and she's like, this is the first time I'm admitting to myself that like I'm LGBTQ, and I was just like, that was like the best moment.
I'm really proud of the way I've kind of discovered what it means to be a leader in a general sense.
Anytime that I got a Husky point, I was like, everyone jokes that I'm like hungry for Husky points, but honestly it's just like a really like warm and fuzzy like thing. It just made me feel really good.
He just mentioned that like just me asking for pronouns like really like made him feel better about being at orientation.
During stepping up and stepping in, my orientees talked for like an hour and a half, and they had like a super deep discussion, and I didn't have to ask like any questions. They just went off on their own for the most part, and I could just kind of sit back and be like, this is the greatest thing that has happened.
I like the way the Snapchat is starting to look.
Well, one, making my throne in 336, the blue team, my throne, and then just seeing you all with the student groups. I think you've all took the good, the bad, and just kind of made it the best it possibly could be.
A mom came up to me and she was like, I just want to let you know that like your staff is like the best staff, like better than my staff in my office in my professional career. And I was like, I'm just so proud of us like as a staff as a whole for like being so cohesive and successful as a team.
There was a group that I had where I didn't even have to really ask questions. They just sort of talked to each other. It was like a Socratic like seminar.
Probably just when I see my students start to open up after stepping up and stepping in, like when I see on their faces that like they feel included and they feel like part of a community, like I see that little click in their brains.
When one of my orientees name drops me to another OL is also always really like, oh! My first thought is they remembered my name!
When I realized that I had started developing meaningful relationships that I thought had the potential to last beyond the confines of the summer,
orientation, 100%.